You can't call yourself a creator if you never face self-doubt. You sit down to work an idea in your head and suddenly you feel this wave of insecurity and self-doubt. What if this isn't good enough? What if nobody cares? What if this fails? This can and probably will make you feel defeated even before starting. But the truth is, self-doubt is normal. It's not a sign that you should stop. It's a sign to keep going. Self-doubt is like fighting the weaker version of yourself that you have to defeat before becoming the newer, better version of yourself. And every time you do that, you become better and better. Chris Williamson once said, confidence is the byproduct of action, meaning you don't have to believe in yourself first to move forward. You just need to move. Today, I'll share 5 powerful ways that you can overcome self-doubt, so you can create freely without the permission of your fear. It would say no anyways. So let's go. Let's break down how you would take action even when your mind is screaming at you to stop. Self-doubt is one of the biggest barriers for creators. You question if your work is good enough, or even if you have what it takes to succeed. And when you're in this mindset, creativity becomes less about expression and more about fear of failure. Here's how it usually plays out. You get an idea, you get excited, but then the doubt creeps in. Hasn't this been done before? Am I even skilled enough to do it? And after that, the excitement fades. The project stays unfinished. You convince yourself that you'll try again later. Or you see something online that has a high success rate but isn't authentic to you. Here's a mindset that changed everything for me. You don't have to believe in yourself to succeed. People think confidence means always trusting yourself, being able to move forward with such conviction that nothing could stop you. But that's not true. Confidence isn't a feeling, it's an action. It's waking up and working towards your goal even when you feel like an imposter. Think of it like this. Imagine setting out on a long walk, a long hike. At first, the excitement carries you forward, but eventually you reach a jungle, a point in the journey where you feel lost. It's at this moment many people quit. They think, I feel lost and maybe this isn't for me. But the truth is, those jungles are part of the process. You don't know how to go back and you can't stay there either. So the only option is to move forward. Every great creator experiences moments where they feel stuck, where their progress is invisible. How do you keep going in a situation like this? Keep going. Keep creating. Drown yourself in the process until one day you won't even feel the doubt creeping in when creating something new. Meet Jordan. Jordan is a filmmaker who made a solid following by creating short films. Lately though, Jordan feels stuck, tired of the same old projects and eager to try something new. But every time Jordan thinks about starting, the self-doubt kicks in. What if it's not good enough? What if I'm not doing it right? What if people don't like it? The hesitation turns into procrastination. Weeks go by and the project never starts. Sounds familiar? Jordan eventually realizes something crucial. The fear won't disappear on its own. Instead of waiting for confidence, Jordan starts working in small steps, writing rough outlines, filming test shots. Momentum builds over time, and ultimately, he posts it. He knows it wasn't perfect, he knows things could have gone better, but he did finish his first project in this new style. He feels relief, and this relief turns into confidence to try a second time. Ultimately, self-doubt fades. Action has replaced it. If you ever felt stuck like Jordan, know this. Confidence is built through doing, not waiting. So do that thing. So how do you push through self-doubt? I'm gonna give you 5 practical ways to help build your confidence and create without fear. Detach from the outcome. Fear of failure always comes from worrying about results. Once you stop thinking about whether it'll go viral or if people will hate it, you free yourself from what you think you should create to what you actually want to create. For this step, create something without the intention of sharing it. Just create with the sake of creating. Limit your comparison to others. Social media makes it easy to compare yourself to polished, perfected content. You can have creators you look up to or take inspiration from, but once you're the most authentic version of yourself, there's no competition. This is how you can work on this step. Set a limit on consuming other people's content when you're in a creative phase. Reframe failure as data. Failure isn't a reflection of you. It's information. Every misstep teaches you what works and what doesn't. What you should avoid though is making the same mistake twice. Create consistently with making each piece 1% better than the last one. Here's a practical way you can practice this step. Write down what went wrong and figure out how you can avoid making the same mistake twice. Develop a consistent creative practice. Confidence grows from consistency. The more you create, the more you do, the more natural it becomes. If you do something every single day, even for a year, you will inevitably become much better at that thing. Set a creative schedule, even if it's just 15 minutes a day. Write, record, edit, just to build that momentum. Surround yourself with support. Confidence thrives in the right environment. Surround yourself with people that do the same thing. Even if it's just one other person, supporting each other in reaching their goals is priceless. Join a creative community or group for regular feedback or just conversations within the niche. And here's how you actually overcome self-doubt. Here's what you should do to build that confidence you think you should wait for. Acknowledge the doubt. Recognize that it's normal and it doesn't mean that you're failing. Take action despite feeling doubt. Start small. Do something that moves you forward, even if it's not perfect. Reflect on past wins. Remind yourself of moments where you already overcame challenges. Adjust, but don't stop. If something isn't working, tweak your approach, but you have to keep going. Keep your goal in sight. When doubt creeps in, refocus on why you started. Self-doubt is something you can't really get rid of. It sticks on you until you work so much on that thing that eventually it fades on its own. The best way to overcome self-doubt is to keep working on that thing. Repetition is the antidote for self-doubt. Keep creating, even when you feel it. Keep showing up, especially on days where you don't even believe in yourself. Push forward and confidence will follow. If this video helped you, make sure you like and subscribe. My name is Gideon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.